Good afternoon, y'all. How y'all doing? Hey, this is Wanda. Today is Wednesday, May the 20th, 2026. Y'all, I'm coming in with a little update. Show y'all something. Hold on. The other day, I was out here and I just happened to notice. Y'all see this? This is a tomato plant. I did not drop seeds here next to the grill. Y'all, come on. For those of you all who know, my husband and I do have um watermelon wars going on. So he were on this past Friday, which was the 15th. We went to Lowe's in a town nearby, and he wanted to do a cinder block bed. He was like, "Oh no, I know how I want my bed. I know how I want my bed." So we helped him do his bed, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on, cause this video will be uploaded today. Yeah. This is just a garden walkthrough update. Hold on for a second. I go to work today, so yeah. School is out. Y'all, it's hard to believe today is Wednesday. I'm for real. Cause the kids really, a lot of kids, I'm sorry, a lot of kids are already out of school, y'all. Ooh wee. Hold on. Z saw his first. Hold on. Z saw his first snake on Sunday. No, Monday. I was shocked because I was telling him he needed to be aware of where he was stepping. Not only because of that, but because we do have a dog in the yard, if y'all know what I mean. So but I try to be proactive and come out here and in a gentle way clean off the yard. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, but it rained here yesterday. It done rained here already. It poured down about an hour and a half ago. So, but I'm gonna show y'all the garden update. Give me a minute. Yep. So, since he saw his first snake, I asked him to go get the hoe. He was like, "What's that?" I'm like, "You've been playing with it all along." So, finna do the same thing. I was gonna mow. When was that? Monday. Could not the electric mower. I didn't want the gas, but the electric. I could not find the what do you call it? Couldn't find the battery to the electric mower. So I had the hoe right here. Hold on. Yeah, I had the hoe right here. Right here. Hold on. My bad. So I'm gonna turn y'all around. I'm sorry. Let me show y'all. Okay. This is the persimmon tree. And it got a little taller. Yeah. So I'm glad he's getting God's rain. Okay. Now. Okay. Flip y'all around. Okay. This is my husband's watermelon bed. He did a cinder block bed. So it's 3 by 2. Well, 2 up there, 1 down here, 1, 2, 3 on the side. So he said I can come in and put some flowers right here if I want to. But look closely. Do y'all see what I see? His season already sprouted. So I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. His season already sprouted. So I have not gone any further. So we're finna go over here and check on mine. Finna go over here and check on mine since I just happened to walk up to his and saw that his stuff his seeds had germinated. What y'all think? Finna flip y'all around and let y'all look at the water. Y'all see, okay, that's the grapevine. But next to the grapevine, I got 2 tomato and a cucumber plant over there. The grapevine done already wrapped around the tomato plant, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. So back to me again. What y'all think? What do y'all think? I got a little action. I got one. Hold on. Let me come back some. I got one right there. I just got one. One ungerminated that I see. So, with that being said, now this for David Corey. Yeah, this for David Corey. Okay. I don't know how true this is, but when we were planting the watermelon seeds on Friday, right? Friday. Okay, my husband's like, the king tip, the pointed tip is supposed to be up. I'm like, I said, in the years that I've been gardening, or even hearing people talk about planting watermelon, I said I never heard of it. So, must be working, cause he got some action. But I just got one, and he got three. So, but I ain't jealous. Hey, hold on, what they say, made a best man win. So, the plum tree, here it is right here. Right here. I moved it out the way because it was over there. Hold on. Over there was the persimmon tree. So, we're going to find a good spot for it. Yeah. So, I'm going to do hold on. I'm going to do a little pruning on it. I got the hoe in one hand and I'm walking with the other hand. Because I'm out here with Max. But in case I run up on a little fellow. And like I say, the other day when Z saw the snake, right? Okay, I had just walked by that spot. I wasn't paying attention. Couldn't have been. And so my husband did come out here with the hoe, and of course the snake was gone. He probably went up under the shed, but that's okay. Yeah. So I'm looking. Yeah, I got my whole look. I know what that's for. Got a hoe in one hand. So, but now that so that's the second snake that I've seen. This first snake was dead. And I was just out here looking at this spot. Hold on. This right here. Pecan tree from the lot next door. It's covering this corner of the yard, and it needs to what do you call it? These limbs need to be trimmed back 100%. Of course, we want to get some chickens. We were looking at a chicken coop. We only want about 3. So we were looking at a chicken coop, and we only want to get 3. So we were looking at a chicken coop on Walmart.com. So I'm going to ask him, does he still want to go ahead with that? That wouldn't be versus getting a $400 coop from from Tractor Supply. I don't know if we would have to put it together or if they would deliver it like that. But the thing about them delivering it here, they would have to use something to put it over the fence. So, but all he has to do is, once we get it delivered here, right? Once we get the coop delivered here, this yard has a lot of poison ivy. I'm serious, it has a lot of poison ivy growing in it. But once we get the chicken coop delivered, let's just say we do get the one from Walmart.com. It's a small one for 3 chickens. It's big enough for 3 chickens. And he and whoever he gets to choose to want to help him put it together. So yeah. So I'm down for that. So that's our next venture. That's something we want to do. Get at least 3. And this is the spot. That's the only thing I hate about it. Well, I didn't see a snake here in this little spot last year. The previous owner of this house, or of this land, had a chicken coop in this area right back here. Hold on, not a chicken coop. He had a dog shed. He had 2 dog sheds here, plus another shed. So we have since then taken down this shed, plus the dog house, the 2 dog houses that was here. So, but a snake will pop up once a year in this little spot. So, and I am competent, or I feel like Max would not mess with the chickens. Of course, I would monitor Yeah, my head is down, y'all. I would monitor, you know, you know what I'm saying? I would monitor Max with the chickens and stuff like that. They probably would not be out when Max is out. So I would definitely have them in their coop, when we um I would definitely have them in their coop when he's out. So but like I said, that's just something we're looking at. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It is on clearance. We just want three. We just want three. That's it. We just want three. And when he actually saw this, the snake was on this little landing pad right there. And like I say, I must have missed him. I had just passed this little spot trying to pick off Max's business off the yard while Z's out here running around. So I missed the snake, and so this is the hold on. So okay, oh my gosh. Ooh, I was looking at Bernice. This is Bernice, and we got one here, one plum there. There's one in here. You really can't see them that well. Hold on. Here got one here. Hold on. One here, and one down here. Yeah. So, but that needs to be pruned back. My husband to get somebody to help him. The tree, it needs to be pruned back a whole lot in this area. It'll be good for the snake it'll be good for the chickens to have some shade. I'm okay with that. But yeah, this area right here. Oh, I hate it because, like I say, the poison ivy. I normally come out here with salt and hot water and just pour it over it. Yeah. So you have to keep your eyes open for any little sudden movement or whatever. So, but right now I don't see anything. Thankfully, I don't see anything. The once we get done with all of this rain, it is supposed to rain for. We did have a shower today. Let me show y'all my husband's grapes. These are grapes. I thought they were muscadine grapes, but they are actual grapes. And oh, ain't that beautiful? Beautiful. 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 But what I was trying to teach Z the other day as well while being out here is he likes to pick up sticks. I guess boys just like to pick up sticks. So that's what I was trying to teach him, was be careful about what you go down and reach for. Keep your eyes open. Just be watchful. Be mindful and stuff like that. Granted, the yard needs to be cut. It's not that bad for him to have spotted a snake, but and I'm just being for real. So, but that's what I was just trying to teach him the other day. He comes out here and just pick up sticks and stuff like that, and so trust me, I have seen people I have not seen, but people have told me that they've gone to reach down to pick up a so-called stick and it was a snake. So you still need to be careful. But anyway, guys, that concludes this little. Hold on, we're gonna go over here where the knock on wood. I have not seen any snakes over here where the muscadine grapevine is. Let's see if we can get close. So let's get up close and personal. Ooh, over here. See how y'all doing over here. I don't see a. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go on down. Okay. This funny, y'all. I ain't see no grapes. The muscadine grapes. Oh, hit it. Well, okay, here it go. Right there. Can y'all see that? Yeah. There they go. And my husband planted that particular muscadine. Well, he planted that grapevine last spring. Um, yeah. So, and all I've been doing is watering it and fertilizing it, and I'm glad. So we're gonna have some grapes. We're gonna have a couple nectarines, no peaches and no plums, but oh well. So I'm thinking he was looking at online about apple trees, but not knowing what we had before I chopped it down or had it chopped down. We had a crab apple tree. I didn't know what to do with it. Not knowing before I actually got into true gardening that I could have bought a miniature apple tree that he likes to pair with it to help pollinate it. So, lesson learned. I still had the whole tree was not taken up, but it does not blossom like it did. It had some pretty pink flowers on it. So, but I was telling him, last night that we could get another crab apple tree and any apple tree that he wanted. So, we'll see. So, but I wouldn't put any more fruit trees back here. So we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, we're gonna definitely talk again about the chicken coop. It's like a little bit. It's under 100, and he has a friend in a neighboring town who has some chickens that he's willing to give us. So that's gonna be a smart investment. We don't have to travel 35-40 minutes to get any eggs. So we can come out here on a daily basis and get free eggs. We don't have to pay for them. We don't have to travel. We don't have to pay for them. And plus we can use the chicken manure as free fertilizer. Anyway, guys, look, y'all have a blessed day, and I will be back with you. Okay, bye bye for now.